let's talk about these crazy donut hole style earbuds and comparing to Apple's own transparency mode on the AirPods Pro. What's happening, folks? It is Andrew here from AppleInsider. You can find me on Twitter at Andrew_OSU, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and enable those notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, normally I don't get so jazzed for a product launch, but I've got a soft spot for headphones, and with Sony's pedigree in the earbud and audio space, I was more than excited to try out the new LinkBuds, which have an appreciatively much better name than the 1000 XM4s, or the whole model name that Sony typically goes with. LinkBuds. So much easier to say. But these things are extremely unique because they have a donut-style hole right in the center of the earbuds, allowing external audio to get beamed right into your ears. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the new LinkBuds, and then I'm going to compare them to Apple's transparency mode on the AirPods Pro. LinkBuds are an open-style earbud, and with a price point of $180, it puts them much more in line with Apple's AirPods 3 than the AirPods Pro. But I specifically want to look at that transparency mode versus hole situation, so we'll come back to that. As far as the buds themselves, they are very comfortable to wear. They have that ring, that donut in the center there that goes into your ear. Then there's that little bulbous part that kind of sticks out. Then you have a little wing towards the top that goes up into the ridges of your ear. The wing is very soft, and there are several sizes included in the box. But because of how it's made, it moves more easily up and down and not as much side to side. And once you properly get these in your ear, I had no problem at all with them staying in place. No matter if I was running, working out, laying down, anything, they always stayed in my ear. Even chewing and talking, these stayed put. I listened to AirPods before, and sometimes when I'm chewing and listening to something, they can dislodge, but these was not a problem. They're fairly lightweight, weighing in very similar to Apple's AirPods. Battery life was a little underwhelming. I'd pretty much just say it was okay. Sony says you can get about 5.5 hours and about 17 or so hours combined with the battery in the case, which is just not great. I mean, the case is fairly small, it's not very large, it's actually pretty similar to AirPods, just quite a bit thicker than AirPods. But I think earbuds should have a larger battery life these days, and I was a little underwhelmed with what Sony was offering. And if you're taking a phone call, it'll get even less. These only last about 2 hours or so on a phone call before the battery's finally kicked out. So anything long-term like that, you're going to have problems, and you might need to look for a different earbud if you expect to be taking a lot of phone calls on them. On the other hand, those phone calls gave me a really good idea of how good the audio quality was. I recorded voice memos and took a few phone calls, and everyone said my voice was very clear. These did a great job of cutting out external noise, including just stuff around the house and even passing cars. I even played some background music, and that was cut out. Dialogue from a game was pushed through, but otherwise it did a surprisingly good job of isolating your voice with its microphones and passing that forward and cutting out some of the noise. Volume was a little low, I think, on your voice, and I had a couple times when they said my call quality was cutting out, but I can't be sure if that was because of the earbuds or just because of call quality. Audio quality on the LinkBuds was beyond what I expected. I knew Sony would have some good audio, but I didn't know how good it would be with the hole in the center of the earbuds, and honestly, it was very good. You still have to understand they're open style earbuds, which means you're not going to have nearly as good bass, but everything else made up for it. Everything was crisp and clear, and you had a very large soundstage, which I appreciated. The only issues became because of the hole in the earbuds themselves, where sometimes I felt like I was battling my external noise. So I'm sitting at Starbucks waiting for my coffee to come up, and they're playing music, and I could hear their music coming in, and I was fighting with my music. So at times like that, it was a little bit of a downside to have such an open design, but other times it was better. Let's go ahead and talk more about transparency mode versus the donut style of the LinkBuds. So the way these two earbuds work with letting in external noise is fundamentally different. The LinkBuds have a straight up hole in the center where audio can come in and out. It doesn't seal your earbuds. Whereas the AirPods Pro completely seal your ears, and they use microphones to amplify external noises around you and pump those into your ears. Between the two, more often than not, I was preferring the Sony LinkBuds design than the AirPods Pro. Transparency mode sounds good on AirPods Pro, but sometimes it gets screwed up. Something like a scratch on a desk or small noises can be amplified into your ear, which is bad. Other times, these let in too much external noise, which is also bad. You also don't have the control over when you do and don't want to hear external noise with the LinkBuds. If I want to hear external noise, I preferred the whole design of the LinkBuds. But there are the times when I wanted to turn that feature off or go full noise cancellation mode, which is where the AirPods Pro would win out. Transparency mode is such a cool effect, and Apple does a great job in utilizing it. But you can't beat a hole that lets everything sound exactly as it does into your ear. Real life is going to be better than a microphone and a speaker any day. So what do you guys think? Are you fans of the design, the style, and the features of the Sony LinkBuds? Let me know down below in the comments or on Twitter at Andrew_OSU. If you'd like to grab a set of Sony LinkBuds or the AirPods Pro, I've got links for you down below in the description. We've already started gathering up the best deals that we've been able to find. Otherwise, stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.